definitely get cheap. I still
Yeah, feel good. Hopefully on the way back. When are you coming back?
I might come up this week.
Really?
Out so down.
What if I come back this week too and we just start anchoring the hell out of that bullpen?
I would not be a fan.
Yeah. You don't come back yet. You.
No, I'm taking my time.
Yeah, we need to be healthy.
I'm throwing a pen tomorrow though. Gonna keep it like 60-70% and just stress test it.
I mean, like when you're fighting, like what percent do you usually go? Like
67.
yeah. So
We go in cardio.
yeah. Yeah, that'll work. 60, 70. All right, I'm gonna yeah, well, you know.
See, Sasha.
We live?
We are. Yeah, we are. Should be. Yep, we are live here with some Yinzer baseball up in Washington, Pennsylvania at the Washington Wild Things Ballpark. Beautiful Sunday afternoon for a triple header on tap. This first one will be between the league leading Killer Bees and the third place Road Warriors, who are the home team today. On the mound for the Road Warriors is left-handed pitcher Titus Pierce. Up to bat for the Bees is leadoff hitter Jake Alvarado. Jake shows bunt, pushes one down the first base line. Titus, with a diving attempt, trying to scoop, flip it with the glove. Was really the only opportunity he had to get Alvarado there. Comes up empty on the flip. Alvarado will break us into the hit column to lead off today's game. That'll bring up shortstop Trey Hunt. Trey Hunt coming over from the Brilliant Sox a couple weeks ago. He will take strike one from Pierce. Pierce will check over on Alvarado. Pierce gets a sign, comes set. Swing and a miss there on something off speed. Hard to tell exactly what, as Pierce features a more 12-6 curveball with a change and a split. You can tell that one had depth and was a bit slower. As that one comes across. Catcher today is Marshall Rich. Rich came to us from the Southern Illinois Miners, where he was the starting everyday catcher for about a month and a half. As that one misses just outside, as Rich gets around and tries to work that one back into the zone to steal the strike, we go to 2-2 on Trey Hunt. Trey Hunt way ahead of this one as he hits a tapper over to third base, where Frank Potkel fields it on the move and lets it go in time for out number 1 over to Carson Mccurdy. That'll bring up 3-hole hitter and a player has bounced in between here and the American Association, Dustin Macaluso. With 1 out, Alvarado on second base. Macaluso pulls that one foul for 0-1. Pierce checks Alvarado at second base, walks him back to the bag. As that one hits Macaluso in the head. As he appears to be okay. Takes his time going to first. That'll bring up 4-hole hitter and middle of the lineup mainstay for the Killer Bees, Josh Goulet. Goulet showing power to all parts of the field. As Tice is going to have to pick his spot here with runners on first and second and 1 out. That one misses down and outside. 1-0 is our count. Pierce steps off. Him and Rich get on the same page. Comes set, checks his runners, kicks and fires. That one's a ball. Gets away from Rich a little bit towards the third base side. Rich springs up on that one, though. In time, no chance for Alvarado to think about swiping third on the catcher. 2-0 our count. Goulet looking to drive something hard, score 1, maybe 2, as Macaluso on first base can really move. Runners are off. Throw to third base is a little off the bag as Frank Podkol is not able to catch him and make a play. That'll be a stolen base for both Alvarado and Macaluso as the count moves to 3-0. Pierce has to be thinking about just throwing ball 4 here. Load the bases, get back into a double play situation. And that's what they do. The 3-0 intentional walk here. We'll put Josh Goulet on base. We'll load the bases for Nick Dabrowski. It gives Pierce an opportunity for a ground ball at the force at any base. Good chance to turn 2 as we are here in the top of inning number 1. Bases loaded, 1 out. A little bit of early trouble here for Pierce. That one's in the dirt. Rich does a good job keeping it in front. I am slightly biased as Marshall Rich is also my catcher, but I feel like he does a really good job moving laterally to keep pitches in front of him. Pierce comes set and kicks, fires. This one's hit high, just over to first base. McCurdy's underneath it. Alvarado won't test the arm from just behind the bag over at first base as Pierce gets a big out number 2 without a run coming across. That brings up the big righty Ryan Roll. Roll, I believe, is actually tied for the lead for home runs here in the Yinzer. As that misses inside and low, ball one. I believe he's tied at 11 with V. Desai, who actually just returned to the Road Warriors today, coming off of a trip with Gary up to Canada. As that one's hit high and far into left field, and that will be gone. A grand slam for the big righty Ryan Roll, and that'll put up some runs in an absolute hurry for the Killer Bees here in the top of inning number one. Ryan Roll, an aggressive hitter, likes to swing the bat. The first pitch he sees in the zone puts it in the parking lot just past left field. That'll make the score 4-0 in favor of the Killer Bees here in the top half of the first with 2 outs. That pitch to Darren Love. High, ball one, 1-0. As that ball from Ryan rolls back out in an absolute hurry. 2-0, misses high and arm side. Darren Love, I would have to guess, is rounding out the Killer Bees outfield for today with Alvarado and Macaluso. As he swings and misses there, 2-1 our count. Off-speed pitch hit high and into right center. As Berto's able to get underneath it and makes a diving catch for out number 3 to end this top half of the first. That ball is hit hard into the gap. But Bradley Roberto able to get underneath it with the glove. After the top half of the first, 4-0 in favor of Killer Bees as they all come in on a Ryan Roll grand slam. Bees only with 2 hits that inning. As Alvarado had a leadoff bunt single, and then Ryan Roll with the grand slam. The other 2 runs were Dustin Macaluso, who was a hit by pitch, and Josh Goulet, who had a 3-0 intentional walk. Still early here, and the Road Warrior lineup has been hot recently. Up to bat will be Taylor Olmstead, leadoff hitter for the Road Warriors. As Brestensky misses inside with a fastball 1-0. That one is fouled over to the third base side, 1-1 our count. Olmstead, also a guy who likes to swing the bat, kind of like Earl, different build. As Olmstead has gap-to-gap power and can steal bases with abandon. That one misses way outside. And as catcher Cooper Edwards unable to get that one, 2-1 our count. That one fouled off Olmstead. He goes down immediately. Stays down for just a minute. That one had to hurt. Hopefully this is just I fouled one off my leg type of pain and not anything more serious. Olmstead a tough guy, so if he's staying down this long, you know this has to hurt. As he gets the water from Joe Torre. Olmstead gets back to his feet with some help. Carson Mccurdy just motioned to the dugout. I'm curious if Olmstead's going to be able to stay in this game. Olmstead really struggling here. Hate to see this so early in the game. This is going to be... I hope that man's okay. Big loss for the Road Warriors. Olmstead making his way off the field with some help. Hard to tell. Looks like it's that left leg he's favoring. I hope he's all right. Olmstead came in here and immediately started hitting well and swiping bags. Earned a spot as the leadoff for the Road Warriors, and that's a bat they're going to miss. Looks like he's going to be replaced with Jermon Williams. So Jermon Williams will now jump into the leadoff position and in right field, and will step into the box in a 2-2 count. Tough ask of Williams, as he'll obviously do his best here to fill in for Olmstead as he watches ball 3, full count. That one is fouled off. Count will remain the same. Tough situation here for the Road Warriors as the leadoff man went down off a foul ball off his own body. Brustensky kicks and deals ball 4 to the leadoff batter as Jermon Williams will take a 3-pitch walk here, 2 balls and a foul ball, as he came in with a 2-2 count. That'll bring up James Smybert. As Smybert takes strike 1 there. There's a lot of downtime from the Olmstead injury. Curious how Brustensky will manage that. The breaking ball high doesn't quite get back to the zone. 1-1 our count. That one hit hard into center field. Macaluso gets back under it, trailing back into his right into left center as that ball is hit hard, but not quite in a good enough location or far enough as Macaluso is able to get underneath that for out number 1. Frank Podkul, the 3-hole, playing third base today for the Road Warriors as he takes ball 1 outside. Big swing and a miss there from Podkul. 1-1 our count. Brustensky mixing in a slide step, keeping the runner at first base close by mixing holds, and then adding in the slide step to give his catcher a chance in case Williams decides to go. That one misses low and inside. 2-1 our count. That one finds the zone, outer part of the plate. 2-2 to Podkul, the big righty. Brustensky's got to be looking for a ground ball here, as Podkul will swing and miss at a slider that started on the outer part of the dish and worked its way into the left-hand batter's box. A good pitch there by Brustensky. That brings up the lefty, first baseman, Carson Mccurdy. McCurdy will watch strike 1 cross the dish. As that one misses 1-1. No swing by McCurdy. 2-1 our count here. Brustensky kicks and deals. That one works too far inside. 3-1 to the 4-hole hitter for the Road Warriors. That is ball forward to McCurdy as the fastball misses outside there. We'll bring up right-hand hitter Derek Hurt, excuse me. Hurt will swing at the first pitch he sees, foul ball, as Edwards grabs it and tries to get it in play before it went foul. 0-1 our count now to the 5-hole. That one is fouled off as the first couple pitches were inside and just barely able to get wood on it from Hurt. This one is hit, but not very hard as it's just a lazy line drive to shortstop Trey Hunt. That'll do it for inning number 1. As the Road Warriors get a couple guys on via the walk, but are unable to push anything across. As our score after 1 is 4-0. All Killer Bees so far. Leading off the second inning for the Bees is catcher Cooper Edwards. Edwards takes ball 1 low and inside from Titus Pierce. That one misses below the zone. 2-1 our count. Edwards hits this one hard and on a line just over the jump of James Smybert. Won't try for two, though, as Jermon Williams is able to get into it in left center and get it in a hurry. That'll be a leadoff single once again for the Bees. That'll bring up second baseman and 9-hole hitter Julius Puryear. Ball one inside. Pierce doing a good job of trying to work both sides of the distance, just missing with the inside fastball there. That one for a strike, 1-1 our count. Swing and a miss there. Good pitch by Pierce. 1-2 to Puryear. This one, fastball in on the hands, fouled off into the Road Warrior bullpen over there on first base. That one's in the dirt, corralled by Rich. Edwards not able to go anywhere. This one hit hard on the ground. Smybert ranges into the hole, makes the play, throws over to Vita's side, covering the back, throws over to McCurdy to get the double play ball. And just like that, the leadoff hitter that got a Cooper Edwards, the leadoff hit, gets erased there by a nice 6-4-3 double play turn by the middle infield. That one misses low and outside to leadoff hitter Jake Alvarado, getting his second AB in as many innings today. Breaking ball. Alvarado started to offer, holds up. That'll miss 2-0 our count. That one, a chopper hit hard, but Pierce able to field his hole, jog it over and flip it over to McCurdy for out number 3. And that'll be a big 1-2-3 inning there for Pierce, as maybe he's starting to show signs of settling in today. One hit there, erased on the double play for the Bees. 4-0 remains our score as we move into the bottom half of inning number 2. Second baseman Vita Sai will do the hitting for the home road Warriors. As Brzezinski back out there for his second inning of work. Not one called a strike there. Must have been on the block. Outside. 0-1 our count to Vita Sai. That one misses way in. Edwards barely able to get a glove on it. 1-1 our count. That one also there. 1-2 our count. It should be like 6, 7, 8, or 7, 8, 9. It was. That one misses outside. 2-2. That one misses outside as this count goes full. Looked like a slider tried to get backdoored and just couldn't quite get back there. That should be 7, 8, 9. That one fouled off over by the right field corner. Count remain 3-2. That one misses low and outside as Brzezinski unable to get the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he'll be on board with the walk. 3-2 foul ball. Now I'll bring up Ray Roberto, playing center field today for the Road Warriors. I'm sorry, that's Marshall Rich. Excuse me. Rich is doing the catching today for the Road Warriors. He takes strike one. That one below the zone. 1-1 our count to Rich. That one fouled off. Goulet giving a little bit of chase, realizing that one's way out. 1-2 there to the catcher, Marshall Rich. Brzezinski kicks and fires. Slider. No offer by Rich, as that was a very good pitch there by Brzezinski. We move to 2-2 in the count. That one hit on the ground up the middle. Trey Hunt will take it himself as he steps on the second base pad. Flips it over to Goulet for a 6-3 double play, and that will erase the leadoff walk. Good job by Brzezinski getting the ground ball. That'll bring up Nate Thompson, who started out in left and moved over to right, and he hits a high line drive into right center field on the first pitch he sees, but Darren Love able to make the sliding play and catch that for out number 3 after 2 innings. 4-0 our score. All of scoring has been done so far off one swing of the bat by Ryan Roll, a grand slam in the first inning. Pierce kicks and delivers. Strike one to shortstop Trey Hunt. Off-speed pitch there misses just below the zone. 1-1 our count. Off-speed pitch there. Hunt able to wait on it, but fouls it off into his own leg as he'll take a little bit of time to regroup. Pierce rocks and fires into 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed by Trey Hunt. That's out number one as Pierce strikes off the leadoff batter here in the top half of the third. Swing and a miss there by Macaluso. 0-1 our count. That one misses outside. 1-1. That one in the dirt maybe crossed up as Rich reacted a little oddly. Also could have been a fact that he just had to try and block a 48-foot curveball. 2-1 to Dustin Macaluso. That one's hit high and deep into left center. As that will get down, is Berto unable to get underneath it. And that's going to be an easy triple for Macaluso as he was busting it hard out of the box. That one was in the alley in left center. Looked like Berto knew he was getting close to the wall but couldn't quite find it. He was really close to making that play, however. That'll be a 1-out triple for Dustin Macaluso, and Titus Pierce will have to pitch smart here to Josh Goulet and try and keep that runner stranded at third. That one misses below the zone, 1-0 to Goulet. This one finds the zone 1-1 count. Goulet worked a 3-0 intentional walk his last AB as he swings and misses at a big curveball there. 1-2 our count. That one hit hard and fair down the left field line, as that's going to be a double for Josh Goulet and more work out there for Jamon Williams, as he's going to have to run into the corner to retrieve that and stop Goulet at second. Run scores there easily as the Bees string together back-to-back extra base hits. Oh, big swing there by Nick Dabrowski, and the bat goes flying as he misses and lets go of the bat. As the bat flew about 115 feet just over the head of manager Colton Ballas. Dabrowski not using batting gloves, which I believe is not particularly usual for him. Gets a little bit of pine tar from the dugout and makes his way back to the batter's box after a couple of hacks. Not every day you see a bat fly out majestically out here at the ballpark. As that one's hit high but not incredibly deep into left center field. Jamon Williams back underneath it. Goulet will tag from second base into third as Williams couldn't get behind that one in time to run through and make the throw. That'll be 2 outs with a runner on third base there. And the big right-hand hitter Ryan Roll up to bat. Roll hit a grand slam in his first AB. He's certainly going to be looking for another RBI here with the runner just 90 feet away. Curveball just misses the plate, as that one looked like it came all the way back down. 1-0 our count to Ryan Roll. Another breaking ball doesn't quite get back to the zone as we go to 2-0 on the big right-hander. A walk here, not the end of the world, as there are 2 free bases. Another breaking ball in for a strike here. As that one misses below zone, 3-1. Roll not really a base stealer. Wouldn't have to worry about a whole lot of action over there at first base if a walk happens. Curveball comes all the way back as we move to a 3-2 count here with 2 outs in the top of inning number 3. Roll, usually aggressive hitter, hasn't swung the bat in this at bat. As he does there, hits a off-speed pitch tapped over to third base at Frank Podkul, who puts him away over at first. 1 run comes across as Josh Goulet hits a double after a Dustin Macaluso triple. And that'll be it for Titus Pierce. 3 innings, 5 runs, 5 hits. Pierce looked a lot better after the first inning. As he'll now be on the bench in the dugout, hoping for his team to claw back into this one and rectify those runs. Brstensky back out there for the bottom half of the third. As we'll have 9-1-2 up for the Road Warriors with center fielder, we call him here, his name is Bradley Roberto. Roberto takes ball 1, the first pitch, same pitch, same spot, strike 1, 1-1 our count. Roberto shows bunt there, pulls back 2-1 our count. As he may have just been messing with third baseman Nick Dabrowski. This one hit hard up the middle on the second base side of the bag. As Priger is able to run over to his right, slide and make the play and throw over to Goulet for a first out here in the bottom half inning number 3. That'll bring top of the order Jermon Williams, who walked technically in his first at-bat after coming in for a 2-2 count after the injury to right fielder Taylor Olmstead. Brzezinski kicks and fires. Strike 1 to Williams as that one runs back to the outer corner. Big swing and a miss there from Williams. He was trying to hit a 5-run home run there with no one on base. 0-2. That one fouled off. We'll do the 0-2 again. That one hits softly over to Purrier, this time in the 3-4 hole instead of up the middle, and he'll make that play too. Purrier a little out of uniform, wearing the blue Lexington hat, as he did spend a little bit of time with the Legends in the Atlantic League. That one misses outside to James Smyber. That one misses outside as well. 3-0 to Smyber, with 2 outs here in the bottom of inning number 3. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. That will be ball 4. Smyber will take a free base. That one misses outside. The fastball just off the dish. 1-0 our count. Strike 1 to Podkul. That one fouled back into the bleachers. That one hit hard to Trey Hunt on the line, as he will put that away to end the 3rd inning here. Our score 5-0. As Brustensky is absolutely cruising on the hill for the Bees. New pitcher on the mound for the Road Warrior Black Sox, as Brandon Cloutier will come in here in inning number 4. 3 innings for Titus Pierce, 5 runs, 5 hits. First pitch from Cloutier to Darren Love misses high and inside as a little bit of chin music to start the day for Cloutier. That one misses outside. 2-0 our count to Darren Love. That one misses 3-0 to D Love. That'll be a 4-pitch walk for Darren Love. That one misses under below the zone as Rich is able to corral that one. Good throw there by Rich, unable to be corralled by Vitasai, who is covering the bag. As we go to a 2-0 count here to Cooper Edwards. That one misses below zone 3-0.
Player manager Carson Mccurdy comes out to the mound along with catcher Marshall Rich to discuss matters with Cloutier. Make sure he's feeling okay. Quick pep talk, a little bit of boost of confidence, and we're getting ready to get back to it. We're in the top of the fourth. Killer Bees lead 5-0. Darren Love on second base. Cooper Edwards at the plate with a 3-0 count. 3-0 pitch to him. Misses high for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second with nobody out. And coming up to the plate will be second baseman Julius Puryear. Ground into a double play his first time up. Hoping to get a pitch in the zone and drive a ball in the gap, give his team a bigger lead. First pitch to him looked like a slider in there for a strike. Good job there to start with off speed. Keep him off balance. Gets a sign, checks on Love at second base. 0-1 pitch misses in the dirt. That'll leave in the count at 1. The 1-1 pitch taken for strike 2. So after throwing 4 straight balls to both hitters to lead off this inning, he's quickly ahead 1-2. The 1-2 pitch to Puryear. Off speed misses high. 2-2. Cloutier working fast, gets his sign, checks the runner. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled down the right field side. Will not be caught, and it'll bounce just out of the Road Warrior bullpen. So we'll do the 2-2 again. Jacob Alvarado waits on deck. The 2-2 pitch once again. Misses high. Pickoff throw back to second base from Marshall. Doesn't quite get him. Good throw. Love able to get back, and that'll move the count 3-2 to Puryear. The 3-2 pitch, swung on and fouled back. Cloutier checked on the runner. The 3-2 again, bounced in the turf, ball 4. So 3 straight walks. Tough at bat there from Puryear. That will load the bases for Killer Bees left fielder Jacob Alvarado. Alvarado's 1 for 2. He has a single, and he scored in the first inning on the Roel grand slam. Cloutier hoping for a ground ball. Or an easy out right here. Road Warrior infield shades in on the green turf. Hoping to cut that runner down at home. First pitch to Alvarado. Good pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Oh, 1 misses high and outside for a ball. Good job from Marshall Rich, the catcher, to jump up and corral it. A 1-1 pitch, misses outside, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch bounces in the dirt. Marshall Rich doing a really good job being a wall behind home plate today. 3-1 the count to Jacob Alvarado. The 3-1 pitch on the way. And it bounces, so another walk. Cloutier walks the bases loaded and now walks in a run, making it 6-0 Killer Bees. here in the top half of the fourth. Road Warrior pitcher struggling to find the zone and help themselves out. That'll bring up shortstop Troy Hunt. He's grounded out to third base and struck out so far today as that off-speed bounces in the dirt. Road Warrior catcher Marshall Rich really having to go to work today. That pitch misses for a ball. 2-0. Vidasai comes from second base to go talk to Brandon Cloutier. Also along with James Smybert. Can imagine they're saying something along the lines of, "We got your back. Let them get themselves out." Things of that nature. Trey Hunt steps back in. We're ready for the 2-0. Pitch. Taken inside for a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch from Cloutier. Swung on and missed. That'll even the count at 2-2. So nobody out, bases loaded. If you're just joining us, 6-0 Killer Bees in the top half of the fourth. Brandon Cloutier on the mound for the Road Warrior Black Sox. The 2-2 pitch bounces, but gets away from the catcher. Cooper Edwards will easily score. That'll make it 7-0 Killer Bees with nobody out, and that'll move the count 3-2 to shortstop Trey Hunt. So a wild pitch allows Cooper Edwards to score, and the trail runners, Perrier and Alvarado move up to second and third. Cloutier hoping to get his first out of the inning. The 3-2 pitch to Hunt is swung on and popped out of play. So we'll do it again. The 3-2 pitch again is grounded up the middle for a base hit. Perrier comes in to score easily. They wave Alvarado around third. He scores as well. That'll make it 9-0 Killer Bees with nobody out on the 2 RBI single from Trey Hunt. Tough inning for Brandon Cloutier. 4 straight walks, then a wild pitch, and a 2 RBI single. Puts the Road Warrior Black Sox in a tough hole, and that'll bring up center fielder Dustin Macaluso.
Macaluso takes this one low and outside. 1-0 our count here. As Cloutier's having a tough day right now, trying to find his way out of it. Check swing does not go, says the umpire. 2-0 our count. Cloutier looking for a ground ball right now. Be a good way to get a quick 2 after struggling to be in the zone. That one's hit high and foul. Just into and over the bleachers. That actually stays in the bleachers here. Two and one to center fielder Dustin Macaluso. That one fouled straight back. Cloutier gets even here in the count, 2-2. That one misses inside. 3-2 the count to Macaluso. With Trey Hunt at first base and such a big lead, he's not going to be going anywhere. This one fouled back almost at the booth here. We'll do the 3-2 again. Ball 4 to Dustin Macaluso as that one misses above the zone. And manager Dave Casey will come out and make a call to the bullpen. That'll bring in number 24, the big righty on the mound. Big righty stands 6'6". Delivers from a low 3/4 arm slot. He will come in to pitch with runners on first and second, nobody out. And he'll face 4-hole Josh Goulet. That one missed low for ball 1. Rough inning here for the Road Warriors. As 4 runs have come across already. Fouled off there by Goulet. 4 runs came across on 5 walks and a base hit. As Brandon Cloutier just didn't have his best stuff today. Big righty comes set, fires. Couldn't quite tell if that's a cutter or slider, but was moving away from Goulet. Just a little high and outside. 2-1 our count. That one finds the zone. 2-2 now. As there's still nobody out here in this 4th inning for the Killer Bees. As this one's fouled out of play. Count will remain 2-2. That one gets Goulet in the elbow pad. It looked like it took something off and got away from him. That'll load the bases again here for the Killer Bees, again with no one out for Nick Dabrowski. Road Warriors struggling to getting out here, as this game has gotten away from them in this fourth. The 1-0 to Nick Dabrowski finds the zone. 1-1 are count. Podkol and McCurdy are playing in. As the ball hit right to them, will most likely go home to get the leadoff runner, and that one is hit softly on a line up the middle, gets through the outstretched glove of Vita's side behind second base. And Bombalis will hold Dustin Macaluso up at third base. Bases will remain loaded for Ryan Roll, who already has one grand slam, as another run comes across for the Killer Bees. Ryan Roll, in true tradition to who he is, hits this one hard on a line into right center for a single, as Macaluso will score and Goulet is held up at third base. The sixth run across here for the Killer Bees in the top of inning number 4. As Roll will collect his 5th RBI on the day. Brings up right-handed hitter Darren Love, who led off this inning. As he swings and misses at a good slider outside of the zone, 0-1 the count. Strike 2 to Love. As the fastball is in there. Ooh, good pitch there as the fastball just is off the outside edge. Stone cold take there by Darren Love in the 0-2 count. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. As the Bees have finally made their first out here in the 4th on the 10th batter that's come up in the inning. That'll bring up catcher Cooper Edwards. His second at bat here in the inning. Slider finds the zone, strike 1. That one misses below the zone as Marshall Rich is able to corral that and keep the runners where they are. Pitcher gets his sign, comes set, kicks and delivers. Strike 2 on a, that one looked more like a cutter than the others did, on the outer part of the plate. 1-2 to Cooper Edwards. That one's hit high into left field. Jermon Williams able to get underneath it, but Josh Goulet will tag successfully from third base and score, as Williams will not even attempt to throw into home. 2 outs here for the Road Warriors in the top half of the fourth, as a 7th run comes across in the inning. LeGary Stewart now in to bat. In place of Julius Puryear, as he takes strike 2 on the inside corner. That one misses just off the dish. A good quality pitch there, looking for a swing and miss. Stewart not chasing. This one hit hard on the line to Vita's side. Second base, who makes the diving catch. Out number 3, and the Road Warriors finally get out of that nightmare top of the 4th. 7 runs come across on just 3 hits. A handful of walks. And this game has gotten a bit out of hand as the score is ballooned to 12-0 here after the top half of the 4th. The Killer Bees sent 12 batters up that inning. But the Road Warriors work their way out of it, leave a couple runners stranded on the bases. And we'll see how Bristensky responds after having an elongated rest period while his team put up a 7 spot. Christian Stanziano comes into the ballgame at shortstop to replace Trey Hunt. LeGary Stewart goes into second base. As LeGary Stewart replaces Julius Puryear. And Alex Goldenbuski into right field to replace Darren Love. Carson Mccurdy up at the dish. Takes strike 1, 2 and 1 our count. 2 and 2 our count, excuse me. As he looks to be the first runner on base and hopefully get back into this game as he swings and misses at strike 3. First out for Bristensky on the mound. That one misses the dish outside. Ball 1 to Derek Hurt. That one finds the zone, 1-1 our count. That one's fouled off as the fastball gets in on the hands. Count will remain 1-2. Breaking ball hit well and on the line in left field, as that's going to be a double for Derek Hurt. Ball landed literally on the line. As Alvarado just put his head down and went into the corner to go get that one. And that's going to be the first hit here for the Road Warriors here in the bottom of inning number 4 with 1 out. As Brzezinski went 3 1/3 hitless in a 12-0 ball game.
It's easier here, but it's so tough.
That one misses outside. 1-0 count to second baseman V. Desai. That one misses below 2-0 to number 10, V. Desai. Balk call on Brzezinski is Hurt will move up 90 feet. That pitch will not count. The count will remain 2-0 here to V. Desai with a runner just 90 feet away. Not a call you see very often here in the Yinzer Baseball Confederacy. V. Desai takes a big and aggressive 2-0 hack, comes up empty, 2-1 the count. That one fouled back over the third base side, 2-2 from Brzezinski to Desai. That one misses outside, 3-2. This count runs full to V. Desai. That one fouled off just out of play as Jake Alvarado chases that one to the fence to see if he can make a play on it. We'll do the 3-2 count again. That one hit well and high into just the left of center. Dustin Macaluso back there to make the play. Derek Hurt will score without a throw as the Road Warriors get on the board here in the 4th and cut the lead down to 11. Catcher Marshall Rich steps into the box. That one misses high, 1-0. This one hit high, not very deep, as Golembuski will come in and catch it for out number 3. Road Warriors get on the hit board and on the run board as the one-out double by Derek Hurt comes around on a balk and the sac fly to score. Our score is 12-1, Killer Bees here as we move into the top of inning number 5. Bristensky, the starting pitcher for the Bees, has been on absolute cruise control. Hadn't had to do too much work. Score is 12-1 here. As we move to inning number 5. Top of the order due up for the Killer Bees as they'll be left fielder, Jake Alvarado. That one is fouled off. 0-1 the count to the leadoff batter.
Some stuff you just can't see.
Kicks and deals. The fastball catches the outside part of the plate. Strike 2. Alvarado hits this one into the right center gap. That's going to be extra bases for the speedy outfielder, as he's going to go for 3 and get in there easily without a slide. As Vidasai, who is into shallow center field as the cut, will just catch this and jog this one all the way in. Leadoff triple here for the Bees. That will bring up Christian Stanziano for his first at-bat of the game. Stanziano swings and misses at the first pitch he sees. 0-1 the count. This one lifted into the corner just before the bullpen on the first base side. Foul as Mccurdy just couldn't get there. 0-2 to Stanziano with a runner on third base and no one out. Good RBI opportunity. That one misses outside. 1-2 the count as the fastball misses. Swing and a miss by Stanziano as he tips that one, but Rich holds on to secure the strikeout. Little helmet switch over there at third base. Actually, it looks like a pinch runner over at third base as the fastball misses in tight for ball one. Ed Surrey. Now running as he's going to take a couple steps and then decide not to go on the tapper hit to Frank Podkol over there at third base. That'll bring up first baseman Josh Goulet. As this one is fouled back over the stadium towards the highway. As the count moves to 0-1. That one must have been just below the zone as the count goes to 1-1 to Josh Goulet. That one misses inside as Goulet dances out of the way. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss there by Goulet. Count moves to 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner on third base. Road Warriors are 1 pitch away from stranding a leadoff triple. As Goulet hits that one hard but right at Vitasai, who doesn't feel it cleanly but comes up and fires and makes the play. Good job there for the Road Warriors as the leadoff man, Jake Alvarado, hits a triple and does not come in to score. Brustensky back out there for the bottom half of the fifth, as I have to imagine he's going to try and go the distance here as this is a lopsided game. Save the arms in the pen. Nate Thompson in to hit off Brzezinski as he watches strike one. Fastball down the heart of the dish. As he hits that one hard and fair just inside the third base bag. Dabrowski got there, was unable to field it cleanly, came up firing anyways, as that'll be an infield single for Nate Thompson. Just the second hit for the Road Warriors on the day, as they have the leadoff man on. For the center fielder, Roberto. Brzezinski kicks and fires a fastball just below the zone. With the 11-run lead, he's just going to do his best to fill it up and try and get these outs quickly as he can. That one misses outside, 2-0. Another ball outside, 3-0 to Berto. Strike one as Berto is taking all the way. Trying to see if Brzezinski will give him a free pass in the 3-0 count while his team is down by 11. Road Warriors need as many base runners as they can get right now, as that one is fouled back just over the net on the third base side. Count moves to full. 3-2. Runners going, ball four, however, as Berto draws a walk. The Road Warriors have their first two guys on base. Jamal Williams up to the dish as he takes ball one inside. Would have hit him if he didn't dance out of the way of that one. Manager Cole Bombalis out to check on Brzezinski. Quick visit here just to give Brzezinski a breath and break up the momentum, break up the rhythm. Brzezinski kicks and fires, strike one to Jermon Williams. Looks like that meeting from manager Cole Bombalis worked out as Brzezinski spins and fires Nate Thompson back into second base safely. As shortstop Christian Stanziano flashed daylight and tried to back pick Nate Thompson. That one misses below the zone, 2-1 to count. This one hit hard and deep into left field. Good catch out there, up against the wall. and then gets the ball back in a hurry as no one was able to advance on tagging up. That'll be the first out here for the Road Warriors. Killer Bees flashing a little bit of leather out there. That one misses to James Smybert, 1-0 the count. Breaking ball gets to the backside of the zone, 1-1. Smybert watches that one. 2-1 the count. Brzezinski kicks and fires another breaking ball. This time it does not get back to the corner. 3-1 to the shortstop, James Smybert. Smybert takes a big rip at this one, fouls it off, 3-2. With the 1-out runners on first and second base here in the bottom of the fifth. Smybert hits this one towards the line of left field. Surrey able to get underneath that one as well. Not deep enough for the runners to tag. A little errant of a throw, though. As Allen misses Stanzial the cutoff and Dabrowski over at third base and is fielded by the pitcher just off of the mound as he's able to get back to it after backing up the base. Just as quickly as the Road Warriors are able to get the first two runners on, the next two fly out to left field. Brings up the 3-hole Frank Podkul. Podkul takes strike one on a fastball down the middle. Podkul swings and taps the slider softly to Laguerre Stewart, second base, for the easy 4-3 putout. As the Road Warriors are unable to do anything with the first two batters of the inning getting on base. Another 0 on the scoreboard for Brzezinski, as he's allowed just one run through 5 innings on 2 hits. And is doing a good job of keeping the Road Warrior hitters off balance. As the new pitcher for the Road Warriors will be Manny Silva, right-hander from the side arm slot. looking to get just a little bit of work in and save some of the other arms in the pen as this game is well out of hand, 12-1, moving into the 6th of a 7-inning game. Due up for the Killer Bees in the top half of inning number 6 is third baseman Nick Dabrowski. The pitch outside from Silva misses, ball 1. Misses outside again. 2-0 the count to Nick Dabrowski. Silva misses. 3-0 as that one's a little low on arms and gloves side away from Nick Dabrowski. Dabrowski takes strike 1 there. Silva looking back to get back into this count. Working out of the stretch with nobody on base. Gets his sign, comes set, kicks in, delivers. This one hit just foul down the third base line. As Silva manages to get all the way back from 3-0 to 3-2 in this count. Silva kicks and fires. This one is just spoiled foul. Count will remain full. We'll do this again. Nick Dabrowski going to get a little bit more pine tar. He's already thrown the bat on the swing once. Silva kicks and fires. The ball as this one misses outside, and the Killer Bees will have a leadoff runner on with a walk. That'll bring up the DH, Ryan Roll. Ryan Roll responsible for all the runs scored in the first inning with the grand slam. As he takes a big hack at this one, hits it high but not very deep. As Bruno will range underneath it in left center and put it away for out number 1. Silva. Stop to tie shoe. Steps back onto the rubber with a runner on first base and 1 out. For Alex Golden-Buski up at the dish. This one hit to shortstop James Smybert, ranging over the 5-6 hole. Feeds it over to V. Desai at second base for the force out, unable to get Golden-Buski at first for the double play. That'll be a 6-4 fielder's choice. 2 outs here in the top of inning number 6. Silva kicks and fires. Caught an awkward bounce off of the dish as Marshall Rich is able to keep that in front. 1-0. That one misses below 2-0 to catcher Cooper Edwards. That one finds the zone. The 2-0 pitch over for a strike. 2-1 count. That one misses outside. 3-1. This one hit and fouled back just shy of the booth up here. As the count will go to full with 2 outs, Golden-Buski will be on the move, on the pitch. As that one runs in and gets some, and he'll take his free base. This one hit into the hole. This one hit into the hole from Josh Goulet to James Smybert, who ranges over and fires over to Podko just in time to make the play. And for out number 3 as no runs come across for the Killer Bees there in the top of inning number 6. LaGree Stewart was the batter. Sorry. My apologies. As Stewart dove into first as he saw first baseman Carson Mccurdy reach up the line towards him to corral that throw from James Smybert. New pitcher on the mound for the Killer Bees for the bottom half of inning number 6, as he will face 4, 5, 6 in the Road Warrior lineup. As the pitcher Nick Goulet will face Carson Mccurdy. As that one misses 1-0. Ball down 2-0 to the first baseman, Carson Mccurdy. Goulet's a lanky, tall, lanky righty. Strike one to the first baseman. That one finds the bottom of the zone. 2-2 as Goulet evens this count up. This one hit over to Josh Goulet at first base. Fields it and fires to Goulet's covering. And Goulet will get the first man he sees on a 3-1 putout. Derek Hurt up to bat to face Goulet. That one misses high and in tight. 1-0 the count now. This one hit into left center. McBain unable to get there, and that'll be a double for Derek Hurt. Second baseman Vita Sign to face Goulet. That ball misses high. 1-0 the count. Fastball in there for strike one. Count evens out to 1-1 to the second baseman, Vita Sign. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Count moves to 1-2 as Vita Sign takes that one. Another breaking ball hit hard by Vita Sign to straightaway center field. Off the bottom of the wall, right at 405, and Hurt's going to score all the way from second base as Vita Sign's in with the double. Not a bad location by Goulet, but Vita Sign was all over it. That one just misses the 405 sign straightaway center field. That'll bring up catcher Marshall Rich. Watches the fastball for strike one. Goulet's doing a good job to get ahead of the hitter. Breaking ball just misses. 1-1 to count. A fastball there, yanked past Cooper Edwards. He's unable to get a glove on it. Vita's side will move up 90 feet on the wild pitch. Fastball misses high and inside. 3-1 to count to catcher Marshall Rich with a runner just 90 feet away with one out here in the bottom of inning number 6. Rich hits this one hard on the ground. Stanziano a couple steps to his left, but that'll score Vita side from third base as the Road Warriors are inching closer to getting back into this one. RBI there by Rich makes the score 12-3 in favor of the Killer Bees, with outfielder Nate Thompson coming up to bat with 2 outs. Thompson swings at a fastball, can't get a hold of it, 0-1 the count. Goulet takes a little something off of that one. Same result as the last pitch. Swing and a miss by Thompson. 0-2 our count to the 8-hole hitter here in the bottom of inning number 6. Fastball pulled a little outside. 1-2 the count. That one in the dirt. Nate Thompson not chasing. Count evens up at 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of inning number 6. Goulet kicks and fires. Fouled straight back from Thompson. As Goulet steps back onto the rubber, gets his side, comes set as he's working out of the stretch with nobody on base. Great take and great pitch there by both Goulet and Thompson. The umpire says that one misses a little bit out. Count goes full here with 2 outs in the bottom of inning number 6. A fastball low and outside. Great at bat there by Nate Thompson. He's able to manage a 2-out walk after being down 0-2 in the count. That'll bring up the center fielder, Berto. As Goulet kicks and fires, and there was a fastball outside for ball 1. That one misses low and inside as Berto has to dance out of the way of that one. 2-0 the count. Manager Cole Bambalis going out there to check on Nick Goulet. As reliever, Kendall Thornton is getting hot in the bullpen. Goulet will stay in. As Bambalis doesn't make a move to the pen just yet. This one hit hard into deep left field. Surrey able to range underneath that one. That'll do it for inning number 6 as the Road Warriors put up 2 and remain down just 9. Manny Silva back out there pitching for the Road Warriors. As he's going to look to put up another 0. And give the Road Warriors a chance to do something special and get back into this game. Strike 1 for Manny Silva. Surrey takes strike 2 as that one reaches the outside corner. That one fouled off. Count will remain 0-2. Slider doesn't quite get back to the plate as it froze Surrey in the box. That one misses outside. 2-2 our count now. Surrey calls times. He wants to collect his thoughts for this upcoming 2-2 pitch. Silva kicks, comes set. Fastball just below the zone. Surrey watches that one. We move to 3-2. That one hit into right field towards the corner. Nate Thompson ranging back and gets underneath that one. Out number 1 of the inning. Silva gets the first batter he sees here in the 7th. That brings up shortstop Christian Stanziano. Stanziano watches the fastball. It's just off the dish for ball 1. That one fouled straight down by Christian Stanziano. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 from Silva to Stanziano. Hit into right field. Nate Thompson, one step in and underneath it. As that will be the second out here for the top half of the 7th inning. As Myron Mabane will come in to hit here for Dustin Macalusa. Fastball well inside. As Mabane has to dodge that one. So it comes set and fires. Fastball reaches the outside part of the plate. 1-1 the count. That one misses. 2-1 to Mabane. Mabane fouls that one off. 2-2 the count. Mabane flicks this one over to Smybert at shortstop, who throws over to Podkol for out number 3. Silva gets a 0 for the top of inning number 7, and we will see Kendall Thornton on to finish this game for the Killer Bees. Up to bat here for the bottom half of the 7th for the Road Warriors. Last chance at this one. Looks like it's going to be the top of the order with Dramon Williams. Excuse me. Cooper Edwardson's last warm-up pitch from Thornton down to second base, and Jermon Williams will stroll up to the dish. Road Warriors need 9 to keep this one going. They've got just 3 outs to do so. Strike 1 from Kendall Thornton. That was a fastball that reached the plate. As that one does not. 1-1. It goes to leadoff batter Jermon Williams. Williams came in the top half of, or the bottom half of the first, rather, when leadoff batter Taylor Olmstead fouled one off and was unable to remain in the game. That ball hit very well into the corner in right field, but foul. Didn't quite have the height to get out. One and two to Jermon Williams. This one hit high, not particularly deep into right center field, as center fielder Myron Mavane comes closing in and takes control of the forming Bermuda Triangle between him, Alex Goldenbuski, the right fielder, and LeGarry Stewart, second base. That'll bring up James Smybert. Smybert takes strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. Smybert takes a hack at this one. Fouls it off the roof here at Washington Wild Things Park. Count moves to 0-2. Killer Bees are just 2 outs away from ending this one. Road Warriors are looking for a 9 spot here. And Smybert will get this party started with 1 out as he's going to hit a no-doubt double. He decides not to try and stretch into a triple, so he puts that one into the left center gap. And will end standing on second base here with 1 out, and 3-hole hitter Frank Podkul. That one runs in and gets Frank Podkul, as he'll take the free base, and I'll bring up first baseman, left-handed batter Carson Mccurdy. McCurdy takes a rip at this one and fouls it straight back. 0-1. Kendall Thornton doing a good job of getting ahead of his hitters here. as he's done so to 3 of the 4 batters he's faced so far in this inning. That one misses, however. Count moves to 1-1 to Carson Mccurdy. If that one's fair, it's way gone. Unfortunately, it's about 15 feet foul. 1-2 the count as that ball was crushed by Carson Mccurdy. Unfortunately, unable to keep it straight. McCurdy fouls this one straight back and stays alive. As the count will remain 1-2, and Thornton will keep looking for a ground ball to end this game. Thornton gets his sign, comes set, kicks and deals this one almost outside of the right-hand batter's box, as Cooper Edwards does a good job to glove it and keep the runners at first and second compared to second and third. Count evens up to 2-2, however. As Thornton kicks and fires ball 3. That one also misses way outside to McCurdy. Three and 2 to the big first baseman, as he will watch ball 4, and Thornton will load the bases with that walk, bringing up Derek Hurt. The lead's still out of reach for now for the Road Warriors. But with bases loaded and 1 out, Thornton does need to get some work done here, as this one misses outside ball 1. Thornton kicks and fires. This one fouled off hard by Derek Hurt, fielded by manager Dave Casey. That one had some steam on it. Dave Casey able to keep that one in front over in the third base coach's box. As Thornton comes set and delivers the 1-1. Ball inside. Count moves to 2-1 as Thornton is having a tough time in the zone right now. This one hit high and foul, but looks like might be playable by Cooper Edwards and Josh Goulet giving chase as that one lands on top of the first base dugout. Count moves to 2-2 to Derek Hurt. The Killer Bees are still just 1 ground ball away from getting out of this game. There's a hard ground ball. Dabrowski takes it and runs and steps on the bag at third base, unable to do anything more with it. A run will score, but that'll be out number 2. As that'll be a 5U fielder's choice. As Hurt will end up on first base. McCurdy advances to second. Podkol gets out on the force at third. And Smybert scores the 4th run for the Road Warriors in this one. They're still down 8, however. Thornton misses outside. Seeming to have a tough time with lefties as most of his misses have been in the right-handed batter's box. That one hit high and foul, but in play. A fair ball, says the umpires. That one came all the way back and got to the line. Carson McCurdy will score from second base. Derek Hurt will move up to third. As Vitasai will end up with a single. Nick Dabrowski made a sliding play to try and make that catch. Ed Surrey also closing in on it. Neither were able to get there as that ball hits the line. And another run comes across here for the Road Warriors. Trailing 7 now with just 1 out left. Runners on the corners, 2 outs here in the bottom of inning number 7. Marshall Rich up to the dish and watches ball 1 as that one misses outside. Thornton kicks and delivers, evens the count 1-1 as Marshall Rich watches that fastball go over the outside part of the dish. Strike 2 from Thornton to Rich. As the Killer Bees are just 1 strike away now. Thornton kicks and delivers a slider. Hit high into shallow left field. Christian Stanziano underneath it. That will do it for today's ball game. The first of 3. As the Killer Bees beat the home team Road Warriors 12-5. Bees riding to victory off of a big 4th inning as they were able to put up 7 and really extend this game out of reach. As once that 7 spot was put up, that's all she wrote. Thank you for watching this game of the Yinzer Baseball Confederacy. We'll be back shortly with game 2 of our triple header today.
Couldn't see it.